Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with Winterreise Wednesday. So welcome. I've been getting a lot of requests when it comes to the Winterreise to do the ones with female singers. And actually, there were two in my big repertoire survey. There was Lotte Lehmann and Christa Ludwig. But you all said the same thing. You left out Brigitte Fassbaender. And I mean, how could I leave out Brigitte Fassbaender? Well, she was a wonderful lieder singer, and she did a wonderful Winterreise. And I have it. I have it all over the place, actually. I mean, I have a stack of Winterreises here for Winterreise Wednesday. And let me see. Up there it is. There's one that I have in the overflow pile. I mean, one of the overflow piles, which have now been conjoined, more or less. There's still one overflow room that needs to be sorted, but that's okay. Here it is. I haven't even opened it. This was the one I saved for if there's the apocalypse happens and everything gets lost. I have one saved, protected Brigitte Fassbaender Winterreise. That's what obsessive compulsive loonies like I do. So I apologize for that. And it's with Aribert Reimann. Reimann. Yeah. The German avant-garde composer-ish guy who's completely out of his mind, but he's a wonderful accompanist, and this is a real expressionist nightmare performance. I mean, it's not like they go crazy or anything. It's very sensitive. It's very beautiful. It's very texturally aware, but they are very much two equal partners. And I mean, I don't know why we have Nipper here on the cover for Die Winterreise. Well, you do have sort of the dead tree. You can't do Winterreise without some sort of dead plant sitting there in front of it. And I have it. So there's that one. But I also have this one, which is open. This is the one I can actually listen to. This is the Brigitte Fassbaender icon box on EMI that has a lot of her other leader stuff, along with other goodies that she did. And I figured, as long as I have this and I have this, her Deutsche Grammophon box, which actually has her Schwanengesang and Schöne Müllerin in it. So you put it together, you get the three major Schubert song cycles. I figured, Dave, I said to myself, let's do a Brigitte Fassbaender sort of retrospective and go through these two boxes because she was an extraordinary singer. And I looked her up recently. I always think of her as sort of a young singer. Don't ask me why. It has to do with, how as we age, we think that everyone is what we are, and we don't think of ourselves as that old. She's my mother's age. She's 85. Oh my God. Since she retired from singing, she's gone into all kinds of other things. She's done opera production and teaching and all kinds. She's still active. And remarkable artistic personality. So I thought that we really ought to do a Brigitte Fassbaender retrospective tribute type thing. So let's just go through these boxes and see what we get. And I agree with you all. She did a wonderful Winterreise. Oh my, what is this? It's my cleaning lady. Is it okay if she comes at 11? Hang on, folks. This is really, really, really important because then I'm going to do this and she's going to want to say thanks and it's going to be noisy. Wait a minute. Is it okay if I come at 11? Sure, it's fine. Please come at 11 and clean my place. There. All right, we took care of that. Sorry about that. These little domestic chores are what allow me to do this. So I hope you'll indulge me. And I'm going to just turn off the mic so that when she responds, as she just did. Okay. Anyway, so Brigitte Fassbaender. Yes, not my cleaning lady. I remember her first. I guess the reason I didn't realize how old she was is because I remember her always in that Fledermaus video where she's Count Orlovsky. It's a trouser roll. She's got a bald cap and she looks very creepy and she's always wandering around with her bald thing there. And that's her. It's like, ooh, yeah. All right. Anyway, so let's see what we got here. Is there a, yes, it tells us in the booklet. That's exciting. Compact disc 1, we have Lieder, Schumann, Liszt, Tchaikovsky, Dvorak's Zigeuner Melodien. Yeah, the Gypsy Melodies. And the Brahms Zigeuner Lieder. This is really cool. and then a bunch of other Brahms songs and more Liszt songs. Wow, 72 minutes. Very, very interesting stuff. She did repertoire a lot of other people didn't do, especially the Liszt songs, which are not very popular and some of which are just marvelous. I mean, the Liebesträume are actually songs. They're song transcriptions. Then we've got a bunch of Schubert songs, of course, including On die Musik and On Sylvia and Gretchen Spinnrad, those important things. And we've got, lots of Schubert, and she did Stanchen a few hundred times. There's the second version for alto solo and female choir, and then the original version. And we've got Hugo Wolf, the Mörike Lieder, which are, typical Wolf, tiny little chromatic sludgettes. They're nice. They're okay. Then we've got, CD3 Mendelssohn Lieder, more Schumann. My God, the Dichterliebe. Oh, she does Dichterliebe. Yeah, Dichterliebe is so cool. I mean, it's 16 songs, the summary of which is Love Sucks. Yeah, that's what it is. And then we've got Mahler. Oh, yeah, Mahler stuff, his early songs. And then these songs of a Wayfarer. This is with Erwin Gage and Cord Garbin and people like that. He's conducting. And Schoenberg, The Book of the Hanging Gardens. Oh, that's so cool. It's the precursor to Pierrot Lunaire, creepy, strange, weird, atonal songs. They're just lots of fun. And that's with Aribert Reimann. I mean, why not? You'd have to do it with him. And Darius Milhaud, Chanson de la Négresse. When was the last time you heard those? And they make such a wonderful compliment to the Book of the Hanging Gardens. Das Buch der Hängenden Gärten. That's what they are. Schubert, Winterreise. Here it is on disc 5. There's that wonderful Winterreise with Aribert Reimann. And then we've got Rossini, Petite Messe Solennelle. She's in the Cleobury recording. It only gives you 2 bits. It only gives you her bits. I hate it when they do that. They should give you complete works. I'm sorry. I know that it's about her and you want to hear her things, but they really should give you complete bits and complete works. It's stupid. Handel's Messiah with Mariner. In Stuttgart. Oh, she's in that. St. John Passion with Wolfgang Gönnenwein, and the Bach B minor Mass with Joachim and Bavarian Radio, which is fabulous. You should hear the whole thing. She also did Schumann, Des Paradies und die Peri, the Oratorio with Henrik Chitz. Yeah, okay, whatever. Disc 7, she's opera bits, opera arias by Gluck, Rossini, Massenet, Saint-Saëns. Samson Delilah, Mon cœur, oeuvre, à ta voix, that thing. Ponchielli from La Gioconda, Suicidio, which, by the way, is marked vibrato in the violin parts, in case you were wondering. Verdi's Don Carlos. There's 2 bits of that. That's Giuseppe Patine. Yeah, she did a lot of recordings of operas that nobody cared about. Sorry. Ionescu, Oedipe. Oh, that's fabulous. That's just wonderful. She's Jocasta. Although I have to say, that's an amazing performance, and it's the Sphinx that really gets you. And the Sphinx is sung by, what's her name? It just went out of my head. It'll come back to me. And she did bits of Lulu with Jeffrey Tate. She's the Countess Geschwitz, of course. And let's see, Flotal's Martha. Martha with Robert Hager, and Carl Zeller's Der Vogelhändler. Well, there's an odd little thing, some German things. Leo Fall, Oscar Strauss, Richard Heuberger. Yeah, lots of operetta stuff. Offenbach, La Belle Hélène, she was in that. And here's Die Fledermaus. Yeah, she's Orlovsky. And there you have it. Okay, some remarkable stuff from Brigitte Fassbaender in this box. Now we look at the other box with the other 2 Schubert song cycles. This one has 11 CDs. Let's see, and there's some really interesting stuff here too. Stuff that let's take a look at. Isn't always usual for lady singers. Like here we have, Die Schöne Müllerin with Aribert Reimann, of course, and Schwanengesang, also with Reimann. So you've got all 3 major Schubert song cycles, and you wish they would have them on one label, but there you go. They're spread out. Then we've got a disc of Karl Löwe, his ballads and other songs. He was very good good songwriter. And he also wrote a song cycle called Frauenliebe. Not Frauenliebe und Leben, but Frauenliebe. So there's that one. That's with Cord Garben. And now we have Frauenliebe und Leben. There we are. That's there too, which I knew she did. And Tragödie by Heine. That's 3 songs of juiciness. Absolutely. Schumann's Liederkreis, Opus 24, and some individual songs. That's with Erwin Gage. Okay, then we've got Hugo Wolf, the Miracle Lieder. More of those. We got more of them than we have in the EMI box. Liszt songs, a whole disc of Liszt songs. She was sort of a specialist in the Liszt Lieder stuff, so that's nice to have. Richard Strauss Lieder, and a whole bunch of these. Zueignung, of course, you get Zueignung, and then Morgan, and some other good ones. And then another disc of Liszt, and Dvorak's Moravian duets with Juliana Bonza, soprano. Oh, that's beautiful, terrific, great stuff. Those are the pieces that made Dvorak's career. Really kind of cool. Brahms Lieder. These are they're not just Brahms Lieder. These are 4-part songy things. Yes, a whole bunch of four singer thingies. Mahler's Rückert Lieder and a couple of Wunderhorn Lieder and Songs of a Wayfarer with Ricardo Chailly and the Kindertone Lieder. Remember that? That was on Decca. It's on Deutsche Grammophon now, I guess. I believe it was on Decca. I have it sitting around somewhere around here. Those are very good. Yeah, that's very good. She's a wonderful Mahler singer. She really was, except, we'll get to that in a minute, the Mussorgsky Songs and Dances of Death with Nimi Yarvi. Yeah! You know, Vishnevskaya used to do those. It's Shostakovich's orchestration, and it's really cool. Very, very cool. The Brahms Alto Rhapsody with Sinopoli, and then Das Lied von der Erde with Giulini. They only do the alto songs. That's so wrong! Oh, that drives me crazy. But I have to say, at this point, by the time she did that, her voice was starting to wobble. You know, it's not the best performance of Das Lied von der Erde. Francisco Araiza was the tenor. He's very, very good, by the way. But she's, the feeling is there, but she's getting over the hill there. And then we've got bits of Verdi's Trovatore. Who's with that? That's with Giulini. And Tristan and Isolde with Kleiber. She's Brangena. Schoenberg's Gurlieder with Chailly. She does the Song of the Wood Dove. That's nice. Bits of Scarlatti with Hans Stadelmeier. Alessandro Scarlatti. Il Giardino d'Amore. She's Venus. Okay. Mozart's La Clemenza di Tito with Kertész. And, oh my goodness, La Finta Giardiniera with Hager. Così fan tutte with Bohm. Hansel and Gretel with Schulte and Lucia Pop. Fitzner's Palestrina. She doesn't play Palestrina. She's Cilia or something like that. Who knows? Puccini's Manon Lescaut with Sinopoli. And Die Fledermaus with Andre Previn. Bits of that. And let's see, that's it. Okay. The intensity and individuality of her art almost seems to take its cue from Hugo Wolf's credo, truth, truth, to the point of cruelty. That's gramophone. Anyway, the bottom line is she's a great singer and an interesting singer and a wide-ranging singer. And that's the Deutsche Grammophon box with 11 CDs. So there you have it. Brigitte Fassbaender doing Winterreise on this Winterreise Wednesday, but a lot else besides. And it's a good thing to pay tribute to these people while they're still with us. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me, and take care.